Alright everyone, and thank you for joining me. We will get started now. We are picking up exactly where we left off on the last stream. I've just built this farmhouse outside of Raven Rock. If you didn't join me last week when I was streaming, Raven Rock is going to be situated on this peninsula right here. That's right out on this island. Right on this side here. I'm not sure if I'm going to build the keep on here or if I'm going to build it over on this side over here. Just I have so many ideas. So far the only things I've mapped out while using this color palette here with different meanings for everything is the wall that goes into this walled town. A little bit of an idea of how I want the road to go, a little windy. And this farmhouse here. So we are going to continue on this area. We did this barley field. And there's some bats flying around because there's no light on in here, so why don't I grab some glowstone and we can get it lit up in here. This will be a mainly one-story house with a loft that will hold supplies as well as maybe a bed for children. My ideas when building is I'm trying not to do as many like grid-like buildings like you see in Minecraft where it's just generally squared buildings or rectangle building. I try to do them at an angle, give it more an organic type of build. And I like using the use of layers as well. I always try to layer up the area around the build first before building. That way we're building the build to the terrain, not the terrain to the build. So let's hop right on in here and start on the flooring. Since this is a farmer's house, it won't really have wood flooring except for up in the loft. At least that's what I'm planning. So let's do this. We'll use pretty much the same thing that we see here, mainly gravel and some dirt. We'll use this one, light silt, only because the regular dirt in this I don't really like it that much. I mean it's dirt, but I just think this would probably look a little better. So let's get going on this. If you can't see or need me to turn the brightness up or maybe add in some more light, let me know. A lot of inspiration for this build is Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played that game before. It's a really good game. If you haven't, I suggest playing it. It takes place in medieval Bohemia, which I think is now the Czech Republic, or that area of the world. So the blocks I use for the building is wall of oak logs if you want to replicate this. For the second part of the building, the second floor, I use stave planks, but I use the vertical slabs kind of sticking out a little bit. And for the thatch, it is dark yellow thatch, both tracery, mossy and plain variants. So what we're going to do first is add in a little bit of windows. Yeah, I don't really like on how these connected textures do windows sometimes, like on how they unconnect. So what I'll do is I'll put one window here. Actually, I'll do a double window. So let's get a where is it? Some blocks and figure out what we want to do for like the window shape. Or since this is oak, it shouldn't be anything too fancy, since this is a farmhouse. I really like the spruce platform, so I can use a small window variant of it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then with this new update from the 1.12 to 1.15, they have new shutter types. Such as Oakwood slotted shutters and other types like that. Then they also have regular shutters too. Like we could use these ones here. And what's cool about them is that you can partially open them like this. Or if you used one here, they open this way. But I think what I'll do is open one fully and have one partially open. Let's see how that looks. Yep, that's good to me. So we will go with these shutters here. There wouldn't really be any use of glass, at least for farmhouse, not in medieval times. So continue on building the interior. When walking into the house, I'd like to see probably a kitchen with a small bedroom. Yeah, something like this. The music we are listening to today is Adrian Von Ziegler. I don't know if I said that right. Hopefully I did. I do have a habit of butchering words, even most common words that I use too. So this would be the bedroom here. Well, this would be the kitchen. There wouldn't really be need for anything else except for, as I said, probably a storage area up above, which would be right up here. So let's see. There are some new blocks for the roofing. There is a roof support that can be used, but I'd like to use these in more like maybe middle class houses. They look like that, they look good. In the last version I used stairs, which I think I still will use this time around. And that will be birch log and oak. Like that. Yeah, I think the oak would look better in this situation here. So, yep. I'm just going to and because this isn't a even house like you would normally see. Like didn't use, I mean, because it's not like an odd built, like an odd number shaped structure. It had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between the outer walls. Some people use 5. It just doesn't come to the exact thing where you can put something in the middle, like a block in the middle here. It just comes out like that, which is perfectly fine to me. Want to make sure this comes out. No, it. So what I will do is get the stick and use it as a tool. Before I do that, I want to figure out the inside wall. I think I'll stick with the stave planks and just have it come out evenly like this. And then later on I can always mess with the depth of it. But for now we're just going to fill it in like this. And grab a thatch block. Place it like that. Yep, that gives it more of a look like there's beam supports like that, but it wouldn't be. There's a little bit of a difference. I don't really like this coming out, as you see there, like that. And I will do the same thing with this one. At least just to get it started. Place this down. Now thatch has to be pretty thick, only because that way it soaks up all the rainwater and doesn't get into the house itself. So let's continue on this. Let's start on this side here, just so then we can get it all lined up. And if you are just joining me, I hope you are having a nice start of the weekend. If you have any ideas for the build too, feel free to share them in the chat. Anything you want to see built, I can always create an idea wall that allows us to basically, I'll take your ideas and I'll incorporate them into the build in somewhere in the city, the town, or like outside. If you want to see any other buildings besides farmhouses outside, stables, anything like that, just let me know. Let's do this part right here. Now the roofing would be open like this, only so then all the heat can be moved, can move around the house. And what I'm also thinking about is adding in some heat vents If you have played Kingdom Come Deliverance, you'd see them. They did a very good job at accurately portraying the medieval houses in the towns and cities there. Later on, we may be playing another game. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Some ideas to be playing is Minecraft Story Mode. I've had that game forever, but I've never played it. So it would be a first time for me. I am also enjoying the game Phasmophobia. We could also do that. But right now we'll focus on Minecraft and getting this build done. I am a very slow builder, so it won't be as fast-paced as other builders, so it won't be one of those streams where it's all fast. And I think for here, just add a little thing up here. What's cool about this is that even the side blocks are layered, so it adds more of a depth. In 1.15, I do miss the Chisel and Bits mod, which was pointed out to me on my YouTube channel by a subscriber over there. I think I'll move this over, move it right on over here, just underneath this door. There we go. That way when stairs come up, looks a little better. So there's a lot of new blocks in this update for Conquest Reforged. We'll use old oak, and what I need is a stair more with a texture, not like a full blocky type of stair. Yeah, I think I'll just go with oak again. And what they did update on this block that you're seeing in front of me, the plank boards, is that they're no longer see-throughable. Maybe they are on some of them, but I haven't noticed any that you can see through on. So this actually does look like roofing with supports here, which is good. I'm not sure what that light glitch is coming through. Yeah, put this right up here, and it's a small area, maybe for storage in a bedroom for kids. Actually just grab these, and there are window halves, which is an awesome addition to this. Put that in there. It gives some natural light. Put these ones in right here. Yeah, that should look fine there. Not sure if I want a window there, but okay. So let's figure out a stove. Looking up some inspiration while we're doing this. I'm also saving up for better computers, so then I can stream better games and put shaders on this, because shaders really lag out my computer. At least on this computer. If I had a better, it's an older computer, if I had a better computer I'd be able to run shaders. I can run shaders on 1.12.2, but not, I can on 1.15, but the stream would lag out, and it wouldn't really be worth it or fun for anyone, you guys watching or me for playing. Alright, so let's see. So besides windows, they would have vents for smoke to escape. There we go. Things like that, so I'll put them in on either side. I think I'll do the same thing on this side here that I did there. Plop in two smaller windows there. So let's figure out texture for the stove area. Probably going to be plasters, more of what would be like a plastered rock, I think. think there'd probably be like a plastered area. So let's try this out. It should probably be in the corner. I don't like that idea at all. Let's see. Try this, quarter slabs of each. Just in case I start a fire in my own Minecraft house. It's much easier to build one with a chimney, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to build one with a chimney. So why don't we use a different texture? We can use mud brick or something. Looks Roman. And get rid of this. This way I can add more of a archway to it. We'll do that. Which means I can actually get rid of this here, since smoke is now going to be filtered out through the brick, through the chimney. What I'll do here is create a secondary cooking area that will most likely be used for breads. I'll do it on the other side, maybe. Yeah. Not sure how I want to do this yet. Normally when I'm doing interiors, I'm doing like there's a double wall that I can build right on into. Yeah, I'll do what I was originally planning, I think. Put it right here. We're just going to come straight up that way. Should probably be some support around it. Just go in like that. Yeah, that should look good. So we got the stove in. And see, what should we work on next? Work on should be some cabinets in there, and Surprisingly, there's no... do that. That looks like it adds support into there. So these hand candles or any of the lighting things in the texture pack in the mod, it doesn't come automatically lit. So you have to use a flint and steel to light the lighting stuff. So there's going to be a big barrel here with water in it, and what they'll probably do is, one of the plans that I had is to probably go to this pond here and get some water and boil it. Well, they wouldn't need to boil it because it's not salt water, so they can just go to that pond and get the water source, unless if there is a well. But being so close to the ocean, it's hard to get fresh water. And then I think I'll just set in a table. Or make a table. Let's see. I still don't like all the table textures. I think they should do more in the next update of the mod. What is this? All board. There's many different types of board we could use here. We'll try this one. You just put it right there. It's like a preparation table type of thing. Don't think I like that texture. Try old oak. Nope, that's what I use for the flooring. That's a case here. What happened to the... Go look at the wood planks. Should be a board for jungle wood. I guess not. Maybe oak platform. Yeah, that looks fine like that. Yep, that looks good. So can do. This would also be where they eat. Oh, cool. So you can still sit in them, but you can't. The barrier. I like putting up the barrier blocks just so then you're not running over them. You can still sit in them, but not, as I just said, running over them. So we need something for them to be able to hang their, yeah. Maybe place a beam down. Maybe a card spruce beam would be good. Just to put here so then they can hang, like some, if they go hunting like rabbits or anything like that. Yeah, that looks good. Then, let's find the food things that we can put down. Yeah. So, herbs, carrots. Forgot those berries were there. Found some redstone. That is not what I... There we go. I keep forgetting. Which one is a full? Yeah, okay. So there's 6 bytes taken out of that one. So what I'll do is I'll place one there and there. So yeah, this would be a pretty good sized kitchen, at least for them. And see what we can do for decoration in this. Much as I wanted to use that plate painting, they just wouldn't have those types of plates in this building. So we'll go with this one. Hang that up there. And probably this one would go right there. And try this. Yeah, no, that's not giving me the... Put in some clothing. So we'll see how these three look. Let's add one more window as well. Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, I'll do that one, and let's get the flint and steel again, and the candle. Have one in here. You know, I'm thinking both beds should be in here, both the adults and the children. So maybe I'll put one there. One there. Add in another stool. I will place that right here. What else, furniture wise, can we put in? I don't want to put in too much. They wouldn't have too many things to do, or too many things that they would need. They would just need like the basics, like supplies and stuff. We have any... Might have a grindstone, but that'd be for outside. Put down some sheepskin. try these two doors. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that looks actually very good. It's like a reinforced door, but I don't know if they would have that. Yeah. Maybe a jungle door would be good. Or an oak door. Yeah. I think the jungle door would be perfectly fine. Change this lock out. Yeah, that looks good. And close that one up since that's to the bedroom. Walking in, it looks very cozy. Looks like they have what they would need. I think I'm gonna put another one of these in between the beds here. Would it be very cluttered though? I don't think it would be. I'll just add some more. Yeah. There we go. Because what I plan to do with this map is do it like an RPG type map, maybe. Eventually release it maybe onto a server. I would like to get a server. That would be nice. And up here would just mainly be storage, so let's get... Oh, they need bale for clothing. Could be more over here. There we go. There we go, that looks pretty good, like they're secure. What else would they need? Let's see. Maybe a few crates for random things. Maybe some extra tools around. Yeah. Always put a jar of jams around. They'd have, hopefully would have access to that. Where would I put it though? Huh. Maybe some sickles and hatchets, stuff like that. So let me actually build another one of these table type things. Just sit right in the middle here. Maybe one of these could go right up against here, where this could sit on. So then when they go out to the barley field, yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe some tool blocks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Sack of apples just hanging out up there. Alright, interiors are done, I believe. They wouldn't really have paintings or anything, they just have the basics. So let's see. Maybe some onions. I will put those up too. Yeah, there we go. There we go, just a random bucket of apples around. So I think that looks very well. Oh, we just need to finish up the chimney. There we go. And I'll get another one of these just for support for that. Yeah, that won't fit there, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to take a very short break, and when we come back we're going to do this field here and this pond right here, but first we need to do some little bit more terraforming and have it going right on in. We will probably use this type of gradient too for the next field. Not really sure what type I'd like it to be. Since our apples maybe have like a small orchard. Not really sure. So with that, I will be right back. Enjoy the music. And I am back. Thank you for joining me. So, we have done the interiors of this. We are now going to work on the second field, but first we need to go in to do some terraforming. So if you're enjoying the music, it's from Adrian Von Ziegler. I said earlier I butcher names terribly. Just random things on iTunes. So it's not really set to a specific playlist or anything. But actually, what we can do is switch it up a little bit. So I'm just going to switch over to iTunes real quickly and put in some Witcher music. There we go. If the music is too low, let me know, and I will switch it up. So this part of the hill terrain is going to be a lot steeper than what you saw there. I can barely hear that. Let me just turn it up a little more. Alright, that should be good. I do need to add in a little bit of variant, but I think I'll do that a little later. So if you know the Witcher music, this is pretty good. One of my favorite soundtracks for the game. So what I'll do is kind of have like a little ridge coming in between here. There we go. That should be better. A little more louder than the last music. And what's good about the layers now in this update for Conquest Reforged is that the plants, such as this, can sit right on the layers. Why isn't it letting me put anything down? Yeah, there we go. And so they can sit on them instead of hovering like that shows hovering. So well, that's pretty cool. So I'm not really that good at layering, unfortunately. I'm not like some of the people who you see in the Conquest Reforged server, or Darwin, who are very good at layering. So what I think I'll do off stream is put more detail into it. This is not the most exciting thing to watch, I know, but this pond right here is probably going to serve as the water source for the farmer that we just built over there on the last stream, and we did the interiors on this stream. Let me just get some of this put in. Pretty good. And if you have any ideas for the build, let me know. This live stream will also be going to my YouTube channel, Squams Ghost TV, same name. So if you happen to catch this on YouTube, just let me know what you'd like to see, like anything for the town in particular. Town's name is Raven Rock. If there are any other town name ideas, let me know. But for now, it's Raven Rock. So I hope you're enjoying the music and relaxing. I'm not really sure how to title this stream. Just we'll continue on what we're building. I think what we'll do is terraform up to about right here. Now if we always pull this back here so then the slope can be a little more gradual. Get rid of these since there's no reason for Minecraft blocks there, the grass blocks at least. So the name of this map is Pateria. It's by Lord Jacker, I think? I'll look that up. I'll put it in the description next time. I did not make this map, so I will not take credit, but it is a good map to use. Before, on 1.12, what I was using was, the name of that map. It's the one that everyone uses by floor deck, I think. I don't remember, unfortunately. Here we go. So if you're playing Minecraft, what do you play? Do you play modded Minecraft or vanilla? Please come up to this line here on today's stream, and then what I'll do is do a little more terraforming before the next stream. That way I'm not having to stream terraforming. A little more layered like that. My idea for over there, just having them both connect a little bit. There we go. That should be really good, at least on this side. Now let's continue on right on over here. So it's kind of off to a cool cliff that's right here. Unfortunately, with 1.15, I can't really do the replay mod. If I were, I'd be doing episodes in the replay mod for YouTube. But I thought streaming would be good, so then you can actually see how I'm building. And unfortunately, I'm also a slow builder. Yeah, since we're not going to continue on much down that way yet, can do here, just work on the road a little bit. And this has been about an hour and a half stream. I may not be able to get to the second field, but that's definitely something we're going to do next episode. And I'll at least do the road, and hopefully we get to the field. I want to have this stream go about between an hour and a half, which it already is, and 2 hours. I like to keep it about there, at least for Minecraft. So let's pick up the blocks that we need, and there we go. So the road's about 4 widths wide. We want it kind of following around this way. But what I'll do is yeah, I think I'll continue it along like this. Thank you for following, and thank you for joining. I hope you are enjoying the build so far. If you have just joined, we are building Raven Rock. It's going to be a medieval walled town, not a city. It's going to be situated on this peninsula right here. And we just started by building this farmhouse in the last stream, and just getting more into detailed work. And if you haven't seen the farmhouse, I'll go through the interiors. We just did this on this stream here. It's a small cozy kitchen and a small bedroom. And I do appreciate your follow, thank you. I do hope you enjoy. I do have a YouTube channel under the same name, Storms Ghost TV. You can go over there, check out some videos there. I did videos of Conquest Reforged 1.12, but this is 1.15, the new updated mod for it. So I wanted to do this. Fortunately, they don't have the replay mod available for this, so I'm just live streaming it. Everyone can see how I build. Unfortunately, I'm a very slow builder. It takes me a little while to decide what to do for details and stuff. But up here is really their storage area for the farmer. Some bales for their transportation, and whatever they need is up here too. If you have any ideas or anything you want to see that's built, or anything that you think I should change, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to get ideas from other people, see what they'd like to see onto this build. So what we're doing now is continuing on the path into Raven Rock. I basically color code things, such as this will be the road up, and roughly about, it's not going to be 100% matching this, and the wall won't 100% match this. This is the wool I used for planting the wall, and this here is an area that I'm going to use for farmland, whether it's going to be another barley field or maybe an orchard. I'm not 100% certain yet what I want to do with that. Let me know if you have any ideas. And this here is a pond. I'm going to put a pond in here. So let's continue on with this path. I just randomly throw things down, which is okay with me. I really enjoy building in Minecraft, and so are you a Conquest Reforged user? I'm just gonna head over this way a little bit. Maybe this one should go down a little bit. Now I'll add in some more brown gravel layer. I do prefer this gravel, using that over this one here. I just don't really like the gray as much. I do prefer the brown gravel. Terraform 2 as I'm going. Hope you enjoy the Witcher soundtrack. Nice and relaxing while building. Yeah, I didn't really need to change that, I guess. It is really hard to decide layers sometimes. Because my first instinct is just to be very gradual with this, but Minecraft terrain does not allow me to do that. So hope everyone's having a very nice weekend. Any plans for the weekend? So I'm going to switch this over to down one, and this down one. That's good. Yeah. So I'm going to try to get to this. I try to keep my Minecraft stream to about 2 hours almost, so fortunately that's the not so good thing about being a slow builder. It just takes a while to do things. I guess I just can't sometimes make up my mind, but that's okay. I just enjoy relaxing to this. A new texture for that mushroom block, I think. I don't recall ever seeing it. Drop this down a little, and we will bring this over. No, you know what? I'll make that gravel. Yeah, that should be fine. There we go. So does anyone know anything about the new update coming out for Minecraft? Unfortunately, I have not really been following along. There we go. I think that will look pretty good. That should be good. And let's work a little more on this part right here. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. At least done for that terraforming. At least I can start on the build for this. Let's just grab the dry limestone wall and get the rough outline of it. Get rid of that. There we go. I think that looks good. What I'll do is I'll actually have this at least here, because there's going to be two different levels. I don't need to terraform inside with the farmland itself, but at least this gives me an outline of what I'd like to do. And I'll keep these as rocks, but I just need to change the texture because the textures weren't updated. I guess they were different when the map was made. The map was made for 1.14, I think. know what? Might just do that and have the big rock as like the border. Because they wouldn't be able, well, I mean, they could move, they could get rid of that, but why do that? I actually like that as a feature. Kind of keeping it organic, I guess. That'll be the entryway into here. So if it is, let's see, we could probably do an apple orchard, because inside the house, what I'd put in there was like a random bucket of apples. I know that's not really much to go on, but yeah, I think I'll do an apple orchard. That might be good. So let's just move the dirt path over. To where we see what we need. Alright, that goes there and that. This path won't nearly be as big as that road. Just things really just randomly placed down. And I can always change it up later. Yeah. Okay, so let's fix this rock. I really like that. Andesite. So I'll grab that. And this one's the one with the layer. For some of these blocks, some of them have layers, some of them don't. You just need to choose the right one. There we go. Perfect. Now that's glitching out a little, but I'll just change that. Let me just put that back down. So yeah, that looks good. Or change it with this. What's awesome about this is the layers. I can even do layers like that, sideways, and if you don't have the mod, you can download it on the Conquest Reforged website, I believe. I'll add that into my description too. I just keep forgetting to update that. So for this, since it's an orchard, there'd be just see what the difference on these. So that one's mossy forest. Those two could work. And that one. Yeah, I'll go with those three. So let's start texturing. My goal is to get a new computer soon, so then I can add in shaders to this. It does run shaders, but it just laggy, just enough that I don't like it. So I'd rather stream with I would rather stream with like out shaders and have the stream look a lot better and run a lot better. Oh, you know what I could do just to save time? Oh, that's a lot there. I could do commands and stuff, but that'd be a lot to type out. Let me grab this one too. Info. So I have one, two, three. That'd be easier too. I'll do 50% Conquest. And then 30% Conquest. Muddy Autumn no Forest Floor. We can do that. And then 20% for floor. For forest floor, okay. For I'll only do 3, and then making sure grass didn't move. Mask 2. So let's see. Oh yeah. Just forgetting anything. Yeah, for some reason the autumn one isn't in there, so I'll just manually add it. There we go. And there, that was a lot faster. Just randomly throw this one down. That just makes it look more like mulch a little bit. Alright, cool. So let's see. I want to layer that, layer this, layer. There, and all right, good. Okay, so and we'll go there. This will be a little more gradual, I think. I think that's what I would like to do. And if you have any ideas for me to build, let me know. Any professions you want to see, any medieval things you want to see, be more than happy to stream it. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And yeah, it's going to slope up a little bit. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. what I'll do is kind of have it sloping up a little bit that way and that way, with this side being a little taller. This side will be a little more flatter, I think. I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. Yeah. Have it go like trying to make it look a little more natural. That should be this one. I know there's commands for this. I'm just not 100% sure what they are. think I'll do this half now. I'll focus on this half. That's gonna be that level. I think this area will just be flat as it is, so let's start over on this side now. This one goes here. That looks good. Maybe more this way. There we go. Maybe one more right here. And so now this is going to go up a little tiny bit. It will barely be noticeable, but it will be there. So let's follow this along here. And this is the easier part, just trying to figure out this part here. Actually, I'll do that one. This is still going to be one. So this is only going to go up 3 high, I believe. That's what I would like to do. Yes, I think that will work well for the orchard, which I will build in the next stream. At least we got it all set up. And before that stream, I'll do a little more terraforming around here, so then we can just focus more on building than having to terraform things. So, thank you for joining me on this stream. Be sure to follow if you have enjoyed. I do have a YouTube channel by the same name, Squirms Ghost TV. Check out the videos over there and subscribe over at YouTube. Follow here, leave a like on YouTube if you enjoy my videos over there. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.